this is a short video on how to do the basics on your Year 6 dance track. Now, first things first, you need to log in to Soundtrap using the link on the Teams post. Really important that you do that, and that will mean you get the correct track ready to go. And when you press save, it will automatically save into my assignments folder. It will look something like this. The first thing I'd like you to do is actually delete what I have put on the track. Very simple to do. Click on the three dots and press delete track. That will mean that you can start afresh. I'm going to give an example. So I'm going to go onto the loops. I've picked drums and I'm going to pick pop drums. I'm going to go up and down here to pick one that I would like. I'm going to pick this one here. I'm going to simply drag it into the top track. Once I've done that, you can hear it, but I'm going to click off this cycle mode here, and that will turn this purple icon off here. Quite useful that, because otherwise the music will always stop right there. Okay, so the next thing, I've done drums, so I'm going to have a go at bass. And again, you can have an experiment with what you'd like to put on, but I'm just going to pick one, and I'm going to use this one here, and I'm going to put it in at bar 5. Now, if I just rewind, you'll be able to hear the drums first and then the bass. And so on. Now, I haven't spent a long time making sure those match up, so you might think to yourself, okay, I really like the bass, but I'm not sure of the drums actually. Well, not an issue. We can go back, and again, very simple to delete tracks. We can delete that track there and left with just the bass. And what I'm going to do is pick a different drums. So back to the drums, back to pop drums, and I'm going to pick one that I think might match that bass a little bit better. Okay, let's pick this one. Here we go, take that back to the beginning. Let's have a listen to that. And now my bass comes in. Yes, I think that one works better. And you simply keep carrying on, adding piano lines, guitar lines, synth lines, or whatever else you may wish to do. I'm just going to leave it with these two for now to show you a couple of extra things. You can see my bass finishes here at bar 13. So I might wish to make my drums a little bit longer. I can do that simply by dragging the loop a little bit further there, and there it is. So now it lasts the same length. I could, if I wanted to, copy and paste to a different place. So I might take that particular bass line, press Ctrl and C, click on bar 14, Ctrl and V, and you can see I've got the bass line again. And I could, if I wanted to, simply shorten it the second time. There we go. I've shortened it the second time. So we've got a little gap. I'm going to drag that one across, again, just to extend the drum line. And now you'll hear the drums, the bass, and just the drums for a moment, and then the bass one more time. I might want to finish my piece by doing a little fade out. Just done that by hovering over the top of the track and fading out. So this is a very simple way to get things going. You'll notice this is now 42 seconds long. I've only got 2 tracks. You might want to have 4 or 5. So let's have a listen so far. And here we go. Our bass line started. and we've got a nice fade out to the end of the track. Okay, so that's actually about 32 seconds long. For your piece, I'd like you to make it around a minute and have at least 4 or 5 tracks. But that is the basic way of getting it going. So once we've done that, we can either click save right there, and it will save it automatically in the right folder. You don't need to do anything else. If you wanted to, you could do file save as and put your name on the top, but I will know either way that it is yours because you have saved it from the link. Remember again, to access this file, you must go through the Microsoft Teams post link. Very, very important. And once you've done that, you can then export to an MP3 file. But notice, I'm just waiting for the piece to finish mixing. That will take normally 2 or 3 minutes. If you've got a longer piece with more tracks, that might take a little bit longer than that. So we're going to just wait for that to finish mixing. Yes, it has. I now see the down arrow. So I can do File, and I can export that as an MP3. That's then gone into my Downloads folder on my computer. I could then, if I wanted to, upload that MP3 onto Teams as an assignment. Either way, if you use the link correctly, I will be able to see the piece and I'll be able to check it before next week. Okay, folks, good luck and enjoy creating your dance track.